Hi. Top of morning. Even though it's 2 in the afternoon here, it's morning. Just getting my other screen set up, and we can hop straight into game. Hype, 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 hype. Hi. So today is the second Genshin anniversary, which is pretty amazing actually. What should I do about this? Maybe I should just open chat on a different thing. Because I kind of want to keep an eye on that. There we go. I think I got this. And then get chat. There we go. How you all doing today? Alright, let's get into this. Hi, good afternoon or good morning, depending on where you're at. Been really looking forward to playing Genshin since yesterday with the new update. And I want to check out the banners and the stuff that they're doing for the anniversary as well. So I've been really excited. It's 7 in the morning. Dang. I couldn't be awake at 7 in the morning. You're a little sick. I hope you feel better soon. It's 2 in the afternoon here, and I'm barely awake, to be real. Oh, it's taking a minute. I have about 17 pulls on the stand-up banner that I want to do. Because I've been waiting for Tinari. No, I woke you up.
But ever since we last said goodbye to
Oh,
Lesser
I'm
Lord
so
Kusanagi,
sorry.
we haven't heard anything from her. Oh, we can't just keep waiting around like this. Let's go find Catherine and pick up some work so we can at least keep ourselves busy.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Did not mean to wake you. I probably should have thought that through. Actually, I think I've heard. Ah! Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. There we go. I've been, oh my goodness. I've been claiming all the web awards and look at all this. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh yeah, it's also Ayaka's birthday. You have school in 2 hours? Okay. Code redeemed. I feel rich, but I know this isn't gonna go far. Okay, claim. We got 300, 30, 400, 30, 60, 30, 20, 30, 30, 300. What does that equal? Oh my god. 9, 10. You know what? I think it's still too early to do maths. And that's a new companion. Wow. Yeah. now you're Genshin free. What does that mean? You can get Genshin? Like you can download the update? Web event, PP. I sent every time I see something that can get you primos, I send it to you. Aw, it's so cute. Oh, I love it. Aw. It's adorable. Should we start with a temple on standard? I think we should. Let's do a temple on standard. Purple. Please don't be Dragon's Bane. Okay. I can deal with that. Don't think I can deal with another Dragon's Bane. I really don't.
The value of knowledge.
Shh. Tinari, my beloved, hush. Wow, okay. A lot to get into.
Simply be quantified and monitored.
Once
That is
there
Battle
was a
Pass.
glorious king.
Yes, please. Oh, my
Everything's
dog
ready.
broke.
Let's go.
Oh, thank you. Just like that.
Everything's
Let's try him. Let's see. There's a family of baby foxes who've moved onto our garden. I've named one Blair, one Poppy, and one Dave. Aww. Thank you, Lauren. That's so sweet of you. His spear looks very Geo for an Electro user. What is... How do I even see what he does? We'll find it.
Surrender.
Okay. Alright, I think that applies Electro to anyone I kind of pass through. So let's... Yeah, okay.
Your sins weigh upon your
Whoa! Okay.
stay condemned. Guilty. Your penance is due. Judgment is upon you.
Wow.
Guilty. Your penance is due.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, there are a lot of
You stay condemned.
Razor vibes here. You forgot your password and using it. Bro, I think it's pinned in our chat. Just go look at our Discord chat. Is this the Raid Shadow Legends I've heard so much about? No, but when they sponsor me, you know you're gonna hear about it. It's gonna be huge. Oh, C6 Rosaria. Hooray! I've never played her. I doubt I will. I just... Let's, what does the bow do? Who's that? Okay, that was weird. The equipping character gains 52% of their elemental mastery as bonus attack when an elemental skill hits opponents. The Dream of Scarlet Sands effect will be gained for 10 seconds. The equipping character will gain 28% of their... Okay. That's a lot of stacks. It sounds pretty good, but I don't have many spear users, to be honest. Maybe I'll just leave it blank. Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm not planning to pull anyway. Just not ready for the reset just yet. Oh, I bought pink by accident. Okay, it's fine. We'll just use primos for the last 3. It does. It seems those are very high numbers. Wow. Falling on standard banner is always so depressing. Ah.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all.
I haven't even looked at this. I don't know if you can get any. I'm looking forward to adventuring into the desert. I have to do these things first or I may cry.
Yeah. Time for takeoff. Here we go. Think you can get away? You're toast! Boba, get them!
Try not to enjoy this too much. Hup.
Yahoo! Yahoo! Yeah! Time for takeoff.
Good morning. I hope you slept well. My cat has been bothering me for the past few nights. She's been very cuddly. It's a bit out of character, but welcome regardless. She is very cute. My bones hurt though, as a result. Should we try out the new 4-star? Candice. Oh my goodness. She's even prettier than I thought she would be. I may have to try and get her. Wow, that is beautiful. At least your cat loves you unlike yours. Aww. Is that the catch? She got the catch on? Great, now I have to... If I really do pull for, I'll have to probably farm this. Okay, let's... Hello! Hi! Yo! I like her. Okay, let's do this. And, okay, that infuses Hydro into her attacks.
Just like we rehearsed. Go!
Grant us your blessing.
Not too great on damage.
Let's spark things up a little.
Fight this on for size. Fly!
So she's probably just meant to be a support.
We shall prevail.
Come in here. Come here. Ah, you fool.
Dodge this.
Just like we rehearsed. Hi!
Do your worst. Surrender and it'll be gentle.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time.
Hear my prayer.
Yours is just late. You know what? I'm glad that our companion pet things are similar to their owners. Which I say with the utmost love and respect, PP. She's pretty cool. Good morning, good morning. No, you can't were you pulling for Venti? I told I'm glad I told you not to pull anymore on the last banner because you didn't want the last two. Oh, did my game free? Okay, there we go. I'm so sorry you lost your 50-50 though. For the life of me, I can't get that character, that one of the characters that you use. You mean like one of my actual characters, the ones I was using for the... Oh, she's so pretty. Okay, so we got general attacks. Rushes forward with shield, dealing hydro damage to opponents in front of her. Oh, okay, there is a hold. Raises her shield to block incoming attack. Okay, so we actually have... Okay, so there aren't many characters in this game who can block or parry kind of attacks. So I think this may be the second character. Oh, Candace? I don't have her. I'm just looking at her now. I think I'm on like 35 pity on the event banner. So I want to pull and maybe get Candace, but I lost my last 50-50, so my next 5 stars confirmed, and I'm not sure I really want either of the event characters right now. Talents. Okay. Characters deal increased elemental damage with their normal attacks. Okay. Deals AoE. Hydro damage based on her max HP. And continuously confers a prayer of the crimson to your active character. Okay, so... oh, okay. Bless you. Whenever a character takes the field, they will unleash a rippling wave of water that deals hydro. Okay, so I was really doing this wrong in the demo then. There's a limited number of waves that can be triggered in the duration of the skill. Sword, claymore, and pole arm wielding characters under this effect will obtain a hydro infusion. So it affects your other characters too. I'm not sure if I like that. It's kind of like a C6 Benny thing, but at least it's temporary. It would be, I think, a thing you would have to build around and definitely make use of instead of just having it there, which is kind of a shame. Okay.
The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
What have I done already? Oh. How many do I have? 7? I don't know. I really don't want to risk it. Venti doesn't fit my playstyle. I have enough bow users. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. 32. Do I want to risk it? I don't think I'm gonna risk it. I think I'm gonna save.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes.
I really
It's
want
all part of the
Nahida.
learning process.
You got all the women from the banner, but no Venti. Oh, you got the 4-star? Well, keep pulling. You're gonna get a lot of primos for the anniversary now. So is this just? Actually, it's not as much as I thought it was gonna be. I thought we were gonna get essentially a double in here, but well, maybe we will later. I don't know. Should probably do the quest and get there that way. Catherine.
Keep up. Ha!
Ad Astra Abyssosque. We meet again, you two.
Hello, Catherine, my beloved. Flash to the past. Remember your Undertale animations. There's a reason I subscribed. I didn't know you played
Commissions,
Genshin.
Huh?
Oh!
Think. Oh, how about the...
Wait, say what now?
I did not mean to skip that.
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission. In that case, please go to Port Ormos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Eh.
Hey, that's not any better.
Mercenaries and orphanages don't really go together.
I'm
True!
sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
I feel like Catherine's just giving me commissions that are gonna get me beat up.
Submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, the commissioner?
I used to stream Genshin every now and then, but it's been over a year since I
Actually,
last streamed.
I just
Some stuff
wanted
happened.
to see the two of you in action.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you'd actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
I'ma have her.
Ah, so
I
it's
love her.
Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head? From when she said, Ad Astra Abyssosque? So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting up, Nahida?
Yeah, can you join my
Yes.
team now?
I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream. It
What
was
did you
another
dream
dream
about?
about the Sub-Zerus festival, except it was a happy one. In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy.
Oh.
I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children. You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah.
Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity? No!
No, we don't talk about pity here.
That would only make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad. By the way, have you had a chance
We have
to
enough
visit
pity in
Dunya's
Genshin,
house?
thank you. We don't
How's
need
she
any more.
doing? The Homeyani's haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her. Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own withering. But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning. Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival? So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages'
Where's my phone?
activities.
There it is.
As for how we should pull that
I've
off,
also been
let's
updating the
discuss it
game
somewhere
on
else.
my phone
There
because
aren't
I'm going
too many
away for the
adventurers around
weekend.
here. Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna
And
be
I don't
borrowing
want to miss
Catherine
the
for a
free
little
things to
while.
get. Okay. Continue somewhere else. Oh, Catherine is gone. Catherine is gone. You're uninstalled.
Let's continue our chat here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida? Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts.
You don't want to hear my thoughts. Okay. She doesn't really like to possess people. So I'm gonna go with the last one.
As of now, since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences. After
So-
all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
Then
I've already tried that, but all the key members of the Academia, even the core of 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're wary of me. Have you already caught the sage's attention? I'm guessing not yet. But distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me. In any case, I probably can't take over their minds directly. No way, that's too risky. You mean it'd be too easy to get caught? No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives.
that's why I went with the
Doing
other
that would be ignoring the
options.
safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing? That's a good point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
Hi, Alicia. I hope I said your name right. I hope you're doing okay.
Are we really out of ideas? Nahida, you're super smart. start, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already.
Spill the beans!
According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously.
Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders,
Hi, Eden.
and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
You're saying we should recruit a spy? That does sound like it could work. Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham. He seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the Academia's back.
Oh, are we gonna see him
We're
again?
in cahoots.
Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Sataria?
No, I don't.
Sataria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia? We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zerus Festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now.
Damn,
Paimon
Paimon.
still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilu.
I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Sataria has always stood out from the crowd. She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the Academia,
Hi, Hazel.
and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around
Hello,
the city
Frozen
are working
Flames.
as
Welcome to the
mercenaries.
stream.
The name
I
Sataria
hope you're having a
means
good
star.
day.
When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky. Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters. The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky? But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
Hi, yeah, I'm doing okay.
From the sound of it, Sataria's just hung up on the research opportunities here. But she doesn't really support the Academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems.
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore. She's suppressing a lot of guilt. But
Looking at
before
you,
she
UK
realized
government.
it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore. Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself. From my past observations, Sataria will take a day off from the Academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city. Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance.
Oh, aren't we lucky?
To prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there. This should be Sataria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Sataria?
No, I already have enough information on Sataria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
Okay.
Talking style and key characteristics?
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
What is this mini Mona?
Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding her future. Can we get a fortune reading for her?
Of course, of course. In that case... It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Heh.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Yeah, I think that does. Heh.
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Health prospects. No problem at all.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. Your life shall continue on for many tens of thousands of years. Impossible. Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Blame the
Actually,
cats.
Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune-telling you've ever done.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
So if I bring the cats some food, I get to die sooner. Let's go!
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
Yep, it belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Samari City, so she still comes by whenever she has time. When I start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
I imagine once you code
Ah,
a
dear
sequence for like
customers.
when
Would you
characters
like to
talk
look at
and
some
like
pottery?
what body
We got
movement
one of your
and what
great craftsmanship,
model
so we
actually moves.
specifically came to
Once you
take a
get
look.
that kind of
I recognize
what's
you.
the word?
Aren't you
Technique
Miss Catherine
in that,
from the Adventurers Guild?
then I imagine it's quite
Sounds
easy
like I'm in for some
to get
big
into that
business.
kind of
Speaking of, where did you learn
just
this
kind of get
trade?
into that, and it's easy to follow.
I
So
suppose
when
you could say
you've
it
got
all
a
started with my
character
dad.
like
He
here
was a mason
with
by
Catherine
trade, but
sharing
I
two
picked up an
voices
interest in
and
clay
two
while
completely
apprenticing
separate
for him.
characters, I can kind of
After
think
that,
that
I began
coding
making
this must
pottery
have
by
been
myself
hell.
in secret. And I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided
Because it
to me
would
by
probably
the
be
Akasha.
something
That's nice.
generally easy,
You've been
like
doing something
model underscore Catherine speaks
So
and
is your father
plays
still working as a mason?
Catherine line 1.
Oh no, not
But
anymore. A few
These
years
would
back, he
be
fell from a roof and
probably
broke his
written by
leg.
a
Since he had
person
already
instead of
saved enough mora over all
computerized, so
these
it
years,
would be
he's just
swapped
enjoying
between
the
Catherine
retired
model
life
and
in Port
Nahida
Almost
voice
nowadays.
and Catherine voice, and
I see.
for me,
We
that
wish
would
him
be a
peace
pain
and
in the
happiness his
ass.
retirement. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
No problem. Rest easy. All our goods are sure to
I'm
meet
supposed to
your
be paying
every
attention to these characters and what they do, and I didn't listen to a thing he said. Because I was too busy going, how did they code this, and did they have a terrible time?
This should be our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia. So she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
It's my duty to protect Sumeru's citizens, after all.
But what happens when you have to protect the citizens of Sumeru
I feel like I've
from
seen
the
it down by the
citizens
docks
of the
before.
Sumeru?
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ah, that's right. I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering. After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire
Lauren, thank you
childhood
so
staring
much.
at
I
ships
forgot I
moving in
didn't
and
thank
out of the
you.
port.
Thank you so
I came
much
to
for
Sumeru
the
to
£2
study,
super chat. I
but
really
failed to make
appreciate it.
into
You are the best.
academia due to my lack of talent. But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars, and I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get to the academia after their next round of exams.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
Sure, but you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
So
Paimon!
this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
Paimon's comment was
I
just
see.
unnecessary.
Yes, that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
Stepping stones, stepping stones. Okay.
So, was that everybody?
Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should be enough for Sataria.
What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Sataria face her problems.
Sataria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities. I remember that you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormos are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of the Scarlet King.
Aye, she's a little
All
savage,
just a
but she just
boatload
said it
of
right in front of her.
nonsense. The
With
fate
plain
of her
rude.
homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. You want to take advantage of the guilt Sataria feels about her homeland.
Damn Paimon,
Although
no
she knows
chill.
she should return
No
home to help
chill.
the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
Oh.
So, how do we set that up?
This plan is very
The
mean.
Scarlet King is long gone, and Sataria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks.
So we
If
need to have
simply
multiple
engaged her
people
under
in
the
her
guise of the
life.
Scarlet King's believers, she would definitely be wary of us. And
Yeah, we
may
need to
not
make
get
people,
anywhere.
different people in her life, make her
But
think of.
if we were to borrow
Yeah,
some of
yeah,
her
yeah,
close
yeah, yeah, yeah,
acquaintances
yeah.
to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
Yeah.
So, you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to?
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply that they've already converted to the faith of the Scarlet King. And then convey our made-up will of the Scarlet King. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sataria for sure.
The 3
She'll never
people in a
guess that we had
triangle
anything to do
formation
with
in the center of the town.
So that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
Yeah, I'm done for because I was not
Exactly.
paying any attention to that
So,
middle guy.
best of luck with impersonating them.
Why me?
Huh? Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone.
That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
Huh. That is pretty convenient. But why
Heh.
does she have to do this? Can't you
There's
do it
no
yourself?
Spider-Man thingy in the desert. I'm closing the game.
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
You're not wrong. It's so always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
I'm not good at
If it
imitating
was,
people either, I
possible,
say as a voice actor.
I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help everyone, and we'll only be borrowing them for a little while anyway.
Alright, then let's give it a go
Paimon is
tomorrow
very
afternoon.
okay with this. I feel like this is the kind of stuff that this is the kind of stuff that American conspiracy theorists kind of get upset about. And they act like they have this thing in their head, and they're like, they're gonna take over and they can read my thoughts. In mountains and in the city, but not in open land. Sag. The following afternoon, so tomorrow? Tomorrow. And yes, I took too long. There we go.
Oh, here she comes. Satori's here.
Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
Paimon's starting to feel kind of nervous. Okay, let's go.
Oh man.
Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
Aren't you hidden already? You look hidden. No. No.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nahida?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there. Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again? Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I
Paimon.
really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
Sorry, your new laugh is just so hilarious. I couldn't help it.
Bad.
Please pay no mind. The gods are at Sataria. Why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone Home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Sitaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, the Scarlet King.
The Scarlet King? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Oh, wait a sec.
Ryan's messing around with the plugs downstairs while I am streaming.
Oh, here she comes. Sataria's here.
We follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, ask for
I have to
how
do
we'll
that
stand
whole
to her
cutscene
side.
again.
I'll leave that to you.
Paimon's starting to
I'm-
feel kind of nervous.
Am I back on the
Okay,
stream at
let's
least?
go.
Is the chat back? I'm
Looks
so
like
sorry
they've
about
already
that.
started talking. Let's find.
I told him I was gonna stream. Whatever.